Well, hello.
Hi.
Hi there.
How's it going?
Hi, I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm fabulous.
Yeah, you're looking good today.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Appreciate that.
Yeah. So, hi everybody, it's Brad
I'm Christa.
from the Big Family Homestead, and I hope you are ready for another exciting and soon-to-be classic edition of the Homestead Network presents
Sunday Night Live.
Sunday Night Live. Yay! Told you it wouldn't be long until we had our explosions back. Now, ladies and gentlemen, good evening to you all. Hey, David. Hey, Dolphin. Hey, Pickled Ham. Hey, Mary. Hey, Kirkland's Farm. All of y'all.
Ginger gargoyle.
Gargoyle.
Like that. Yeah, it says ginger gargoyle.
Gargoyle. Cool. Gargoyles. All right. We have a list of stuff and things, and it is jam-packed. I mean, look at all that. We got to talk about. We got to talk about a lot of stuff, guys. And so far, yes.
I have a headache. Sorry, guys.
I thought it was only Debbie's who were downers.
I'm not a Debbie Downer. Just
You're a
have
Christa
headache.
Downer.
Just have a headache.
So we have got a lot that's been going on, guys. A lot of good things, a lot of challenging things, all kind of just getting crammed into very small pieces of time.
If any of you watched the video that we did of us, or I should say of Brad taking down the rain catchment system, and then him and Jonathan pushing over the filter, that's about how I feel. How we feel.
Like we pushed you over?
Got everything dumped on.
Yeah, well, we are moving, and we do have news on that, but I will tell you a little bit later.
Week.
No, we're going to give you the destination next week.
Next week, yeah.
Destination next week. Some of you guys are starting to catch on. I can see that some of you are picking up what we're throwing down.
Yep.
But we're not telling until next week.
Right.
But we do have news on the move and the whole situation. But before we get there, let's talk about a little bit. Oh, wait. I can't even believe this. I made a slide for the moving thing, and I was supposed to go like this.
How dare
Hey, guess
you.
what, guys? We're moving.
Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back no more.
So, yeah, we're moving.
That's really funny.
But let's just say, okay, garage sale stuff. That was really funny. The garage sale.
A week ago. Yeah, the yard sale a week ago was crash and burn.
Yeah.
It was off. We would have done better if we burned it all.
Well, not that
But
bad.
we didn't. We donated all of it.
Yeah, we donated a lot. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
But yesterday was really cool because some of you know that we had some rabbits and rabbit cages and rain catchment stuff, and beehives, and what else was there? There was a lawnmower and just general stuff
Some
that
concrete
we
block.
knew we were not going to take to the place that we're going. And I almost just said the word right then.
It's gonna spill.
It is
you know
not.
that it's
We
gonna
only have to
spill.
wait one more week.
No, you have to wait one more week.
One more week.
Okay.
But it was really it was a huge blessing.
Yeah, it really
because a lot of you guys that we've never met have been hanging around. Matter of fact, I see Okie Dokie Acres is here.
Yep.
We had not met them before. They came and grabbed a Haas and Pfeffer.
Yes, they did. They got Claire's Rhode Island Red. No, what the heck?
What did they get?
It wasn't a chicken. A Rhode Island Red is a chicken. Do you see? My
she's
brain
worn
is
out.
not working.
She's worn out.
They got a New Zealand Red. Claire's New
Rabbit.
Zealand Red rabbit.
Yep. And just a lot of cool people that we got to meet. You know, folks coming, grabbing pieces of the rain catchment system to integrate to theirs. But the thing that was really the most exciting to me was the people that wanted to start being beekeepers.
Yeah, that was really cool.
Yeah, well, ultimately we only had 2 left that was that right?
Yeah.
So we gave away, what, 8?
10.
10.
No, No, we started with 15. We kept 2. Going Batty got 2.
And then that was right. Yeah.
And then there was the rest. Yeah.
So it was really cool because now a lot of people are going to be looking into beginning as beekeepers. And I saw that the bee lady is here. And she's got great information on how to start out. And, well, I'm just super glad that a lot of people are going to be starting to keep them bees. Keep them bees.
There was a gal that came. Oh, I feel so bad for this family, honestly.
Oh, yeah.
She and her dad and mom drove from Gatlinburg. They got at our house. They finally got to our house at 10 o'clock at night. But when they were getting ready to hit the Ohio River, there was 12 miles. 12 miles. It was a dead stop. It was a parking lot. It took them 3 hours to go 12 miles. I felt so bad for that family.
Well, and they got here, and it was, pitch black.
Right.
And so we're loading beehives into their car, and they still had to go all the way to Flint, Michigan.
Yeah, it was no fun.
We've all had those days, but man, that just really stinks. But that overall for us, the day was great, and got to meet a lot of cool people.
Yeah, it really was fun.
Our daughter Claire is not here, but we do have.
She's not here in body.
Right, but she is here in spirit. There she is. Or if you prefer, her normal moniker is the Troll Slayer. So there she goes. Or if you're a young gentleman and you think she's cute and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, Claire is with us in spirit. She is in
Seattle. Well, outskirts of Seattle. I don't know the exact town.
Yeah.
But she is at a camp, a Christian camp, Christian Bible camp, and she is. They're doing service. It's a TCL class or group, and they are doing service for.
Sure, it's not TLC.
No, it's Oh, don't do that. It's TCL.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm positive.
You're 100% sure. I don't know what it is.
You stop making my brain hurt. Jeez.
I just know that she goes there and they do cool stuff for people in Jesus' name.
Right. And they learn how to. It's really, really cool. They clean the kitchen. They help with cooking. They clean the bathrooms.
Campers.
There's younger campers there, so the older campers kind of help clean up after them, and so it's really neat. It's really fun, and they help do maintenance stuff to the camp and upkeep and things like that. So.
Stuff and things.
Yes.
And I'm just gonna say hi real quick because I caught your message there. Sundancer, hi from Australia. Oh, here we go. Forgot another participant of the show.
Oh yes.
That's our rat showing you the business end. What in the world? Turn around.
Nice, Ginger. Thanks.
Ginger's got it all going on. So here we go.
Goodness.
All gang's all here, guys. So, all right, moving on. We've got other stuff.
And things.
Okay, here's the scoop, guys. The news about our house, about our move, is this. Well, I want to tell the story. Do you mind if I tell the story?
Go right ahead.
Because it was 2 nights ago, right?
What's today? Sunday?
Yeah. It
was Friday night.
Okay, so here's the scoop, guys. 2 nights ago, we had been getting a lot of people come by to the house. We hadn't listed it with a real estate agent because where we're at right now, the market is super hot. And so we've been told you don't have to really mess with that. And so we just put a sign out, and we were constantly getting people coming in, and different agents would call and ask about different deals. And we just kind of we were not in a rush to do it because honestly, I felt really peace about just waiting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And
so 2 nights ago, some people pull in the driveway, and I go out because I'm thinking it's another realtor. Are you lost, pal? Oh, we'll give him a greeting.
Yeah.
We'll give him a nice greeting.
Yeah, right.
But
that's funny.
So I go out, and then it's a husband and a wife and a relative, and No, I'm sorry. I take that back. I got this wrong.
No.
She came to the door.
Yeah, she came to the door.
That's right.
Yeah.
I mixed them up with another crew.
Mm-hmm.
She came to the door and just started asking questions about the house, and I invited them in.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, come on in. They seem like really nice people.
Mm-hmm.
And so we brought everybody in. They're looking around, and they're like, this
And
is
the house is a disaster.
because we're packing.
There's boxes everywhere, and yeah, there's dog hair on the floor still because it hasn't gotten
We were
done.
cleaning.
You're right. Yeah.
Yeah, so they genuinely seemed excited, and they said, but you always take this with a grain of salt because you never know who's just filling you with baloney. But
Right. You don't know if they're blowing smoke or.
But they
telling
said
the truth. They loved the place.
They said they love the place, and they said we're calling our realtor, and we're going to see if we can work this out. Because what we did was we were just honest with them, and we said, okay, we owe this much on this house,
and we need this
and
much.
we
out
need
of
this
it.
much out of it. If your real estate agent wants to work with that, fine. But we have to be solid on these 2 points. That's it.
Yeah.
And so, sure enough, their real estate agent called, talked to us, and we told her the same thing. And I just said, look, if you can make the deal happen like that, I'm great.
Yeah.
Take your commission out of that, however you want to do it. And she bent over backwards to make sure that the deal is, everybody's happy with the deal. And we signed the deal yesterday.
Yeah.
It was that fast.
Yeah. So we have an accepted offer on our home, and we're due to close August 7th.
Now that is just about all we can say about that.
Yes. That's it. No more.
But it is a huge blessing.
Yes.
And regardless of whether we tell you where we're going, we knew we had to get out of here anyway.
Right. We knew what we needed to move on. So this is a huge blessing.
Do tell.
What?
Why we need to move on. What are we talking about? Why are we moving? I have no idea. You wanted to move? I didn't know you wanted to. I thought it was me.
Give me a break, will you? Jeez, oh Pete. So, yeah, we need to move on because we need to be able to have our animals. And we can't do that here because our county is dumb. And that's all I have to say about that.
That's really funny. Stupid laws.
That's right. Jeez.
So, all that to say that we have been hugely blessed.
Yeah.
Even though the house is a mess and they're in here looking around and they're just like, this is perfect. Yeah,
they love the room that we're in right now. They absolutely love that. And she was in awe on how beautiful the house was. And it is a really nice house.
Brazilian cherry floors.
Yeah, right. And all new appliances.
That doesn't hurt.
That doesn't hurt at all.
We just got the appliances 2 months ago, and they're all fancy dancy,
the stainless steel, and you're right, Catherine. It was divine intervention.
Absolutely. And thank you to each and every one of you guys out there that's been praying for us. We need you to keep praying because things can happen, deals can fall apart, but keep praying because it's not done yet. But we're just. Thank you, Lord.
Yeah. All right, wait. Daniel's saying, take your family to the ark on the 8th. Is there going to be a flood on the 8th?
Uh-oh. Does he know something we don't know?
That's what I want to know. I'm like, okay, I know the house closes on the 8th or on the 7th. Why do we need to go to the ark on the 8th?
Funny side story, guys. Side story this morning. We're sitting in church. And I don't know what made you think this, but my wife says, to this place that we're potentially going to go. She goes, there's this one huge barn. And she goes, maybe you should start a church in the barn.
I just saw it. We're sitting there singing, and I just saw it. And it was really cool.
And I said, I don't want to be a pastor. I'm not a pastor. I can play music and that's fine, but I don't want to be. But here's the funny part. The sermon just happened to be on Jonah. And then I stopped and I said, I don't want to go to Nineveh. So just a funny little thing.
Right.
But
so
now,
funny.
Alas, it has come to that moment of the evening. Oh my Lanta.
I can't read the channels.
Oh, you're going to have to, baby, because it's time. That's right. It is that time of the evening when you not only are allowed to plug whatever channels you like, including your own, you're encouraged to.
Right.
So get your typing fingers ready. Krista's going to try to highlight as many as she can. And
I'm going to try.
You go. Channel shout outs. Who do you guys like? On your mark, get set, go. Hey, Barn Geek.
Church in a barn. That's my kind of
Heck
church.
yeah.
That's awesome.
Ready, set, go is a channel.
Right.
Oh, no, he's just saying.
No, he's just saying ready, set, go.
Daniel, God is my judge.
Right.
Go ahead, Mom.
Linda's
Go.
Pantry, Going Batty, Florida Homesteader, BC Trek, Armed Rogue, Coco Noel. Oh, sorry. The Cavers. Oh, good Lord.
Go,
you
Mama,
guys
go.
are so fast. Dirt Patch, Gone with the Winds, Bizarrizza Jizza, Coco Noel, Swamp Creek, Living on a Dime, Art and Bree, Sutton's Days, I don't even know. Deep South Homestead, Homestead Mama, Off Grid Nation, Going Batty, All Sorts, Chuck Connors, Lakeside Homestead, Art and Homestead. I got it right this time.
Crazy Days.
Sutton's Days, Crazy Days, She's in Her Apron, Living on a Dime, Lone Star Living, Going Batty, All Sorts, Needy Homesteader, Bandana Grandma. By the way, hold on a minute. Hold Some Roots, Deep South Homestead, Henry Harris 100, Tiny House Prepper, Willow Creek, Crystal Simmon, Elena L. Sorry.
Redbeard
Weekend
Combatives.
Homestead. Yeah. Weekend Homesteader. Hey, Palmetto Paratrooper. An American Homesteader. An American
She's
Homestead.
in her apron.
She's in her apron.
All right.
Parsnips and
You
parsimony.
guys can keep typing, but we're going to go ahead. Mama, what was the thing that you just remembered?
Today is somebody's birthday.
Who?
Somebody special to
I
us.
don't know this.
I know you don't know this. I forgot to tell you.
Whose birthday is it?
It's Bandana Grandma's birthday.
Oh, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
With that, she gets explosions.
Yes.
Absolutely. There we go. Sorry about that. It prematurely exploded. So, anyway, our channel shout out for the day is, let's see, where did we put, oh, man,
put it in channel shout-outs.
this is crazy. We don't need to see that part again. Here it is, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, our channel shout out is for our daughter, Claire. She is absolutely a joy and a delight.
Yes, she is.
And she's one of those kids that the way that Kevin over the Going Batty channel. Oh, sorry, explosions. I got to turn that off. Sorry about that one. That one was not intended. Oh, whatever. Okay.
I'm thinking of what Kevin says.
Well, what Kevin over the Going Batty channel says about Claire is that she poops sunshine.
She does.
She's
really
one of
does.
those. She's one of those kids that just, when you see her like she is, that's honestly how she is. She's bubbly and happy, and she wants you to be that way too. And if you don't mind, guys, she's at camp right now, and if you're not already subscribed to her channel, it would just make the world of difference for her. She would just love it if you could open up a new tab and go Living Like Claire,
Right.
and it's CLARE. If you would subscribe to her, it would just mean a lot to us and to her.
Oh, yeah. If she could come home and have 2,000 subscribers, I think she might flip her lid.
She would come unglued.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so, Living Like Claire, if you don't mind, please do. Alrighty, guys. So here's the thing. And by the way, she's here with us in spirit anyway.
Yes, she is.
Yeah. And for all the gentlemen out there, oh yeah.
I wanna know what love is. I want you to show me.
Claire is truly a special young lady.
Yes, she is. Claire is due home July 20th, July 21st.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she only left on Wednesday, and it feels like forever.
Yes. All right. On to our first real live topic of the night, guys. I'll try to crinkle quietly
Over there.
instead of...
Stop.
Okay. We are faced headlong with starting over. Starting over with a homestead, a new place to live. I'm not going to say anything more about the location.
No.
But there are going to be all kinds of new challenges that we have not experienced. Some that we've experienced many times.
Yes. Every time.
This is the 5th time we've tried to restart a homestead.
Yeah.
5th time.
Yeah.
5th time in 8 years.
Yeah.
And
we're hoping that one of these will stick.
well, we figured out one of the keys, guys. One of the keys, and if you guys are thinking about homesteading, the second you plant fruit trees, that's when you're going to have to get out of there.
Yeah, forget it. At least that's what it's been for us. Every place we have planted fruit trees, we end up moving.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah.
We've probably spent thousands of dollars in fruit trees over the past 5 places because we're going like, well, we're going to need 20 fruit trees.
Our new nickname is Johnny Appleseed.
Johnny Appleseed.
Johnny and Jane Appleseed.
Mm-hmm.
Okie Dokie Acres asked if we're taking our fencing.
No, that's staying with the property.
Yeah.
That's staying with the property because I think these folks have some pets, you know, and that's cool.
So. Mm-hmm.
So we have the benefit of, going through all this 5 times. And so we wanted to talk today about starting over.
What to do and what not to do.
Yeah. So I made a list, see, on stuff and things.
And you can see how bad his handwriting is.
It's pretty bad. On different things, like when I guess the best way to say it is, we've really made some great moves, and then we made some bad moves in terms of planning out our homestead.
Yeah.
And so hopefully this will be benefit to you. And also, guys, make sure that you're chatting it up and down in there, because if you guys have got a good idea, don't be stingy. Share it. Just because we're on this side of the live stream does not mean anything other than we're on this side of the live stream. There are plenty of good ideas out there that we just don't know of or haven't tried.
Right. You guys, a lot of you guys have been doing this a lot longer than we have.
Yep.
So help us out here.
Okay. So one of the things I just made a list of like 9 things. First thing that I put on the list is don't try to do something right off the bat. Like as you get in that day, that week, get in, move in, get adjusted.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to start planning things out and then you figure out, oh my gosh, there's a swale of water that goes through this area.
Right. Which the place that we're looking at has that. Mm-hmm. So we have to be careful and watch that.
Well, and also to your point, Mama, use the tools that are available to you. Google Earth.
Oh yeah, Google Earth is an amazing tool. And when you're looking at a piece of property, don't just look at Zillow or Trulia. That's a sweetener.
It's Trulia.
Yeah. What is the Trulia, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Find your find the county's tax records. Look on there. Look up where the property lines are. Some of the counties.
You almost went there.
I almost said it.
She's frizzled.
It's
county
my
property.
Head. Yes. So some of the county property assessor or auditor, whatever they call it in their area, have.
I think it's a poobah.
Okay, stop it. Have the property lines. So you can see exactly where the property lines are. Sometimes Google Maps has the property lines on there, which is really nice. A lot of rural areas do not have that.
Yes.
And a lot of areas don't have tax records online. Like I was looking at some property in Michigan and there was nothing. You had to call the county office.
And you just talked to Gertrude, who's been there for 90 years.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, really?
Well, not everybody's up to date on their computer systems. Well, and a lot of these small places don't have a budget for that.
Okay, fine. I gotcha.
Yeah.
But yeah, find out where the water lies on that property and what the elevation is, or the plat. Yeah, the elevation or plat. Yeah, on the property is, because if your property is like this,
you're not putting in a septic.
You're not putting anything there. You got to get it perk tested. Who knows?
Yep.
So
So another thing that I wrote down here is move in, get adjusted, get a feel for the land. Don't just go, all right, chicken coop's over there. This is where we're going to cow.
Right.
Blah, blah.
Right. And
by
the way, make sure you check your zoning first.
Yeah. And check it often.
Many times. Be a part of those
the process,
and be a part of those county commissioners meetings.
Yes, part of the process.
Otherwise, you'll get hosed.
Oh yeah.
That's okay though. Honestly, that's really okay. I'm over
in our situation.
We're over the whole being bitter about what our county did. Yeah, not really. We're moving on. So
moving on. Okay, this one is one that I think is hugely important. YouTube enables this on the nth degree, but that is seek out wise counsel and many minds. You know, if I am wanting to know about gardening, I'm going to call the old Alabama gardener. I'm going to call I'm going to call the MI gardener. I'm going to find as many of those wise counsel people that I can, and I'm going to ask them, I'm thinking about putting this here. What do you think? And then just shut up and listen.
Exactly, because they know a whole lot better than you do.
Bingo. You know, and that's part of what's so cool about this whole community, guys, is that the rising tide lifts all ships. Because old Alabama gardener, you know, if like gardening was like World Federation Wrestling and it was him and me, he would beat the holy snot out of me. WWE style. He'd be like, bah, bah. It's a good image.
Okay.
It's an image.
Okay.
The point is, seek wise counsel and ask many people. You know, actually, one of the things that I've read about George Washington, you know, Revolutionary War president guy, you remember him? He's big in Asia. Sorry, honey. Just trying to make it light. George Washington was notably a good listener. He would sit back and listen to everybody's perspective, just soaking it all in before he made a decision. And when he made a decision, that was it. And so when it comes to your property, listen to wise counsel. Let's say that you're moving out of your zoning, or in terms of like gardening zoning. What tricks and tips that you may know for, say, Ohio may not work in, say, Alabama.
Right.
Or Michigan. Or Vermont, or even New Mexico.
I hear the snow is good and is nice in Vermont.
It's shushing. A lot of shushing.
Yeah.
Seek wise counsel.
It's beautiful in Vermont. All the snow and the shushing.
Anybody know that? It's a movie quote.
Yes.
Movie quote.
Yes.
That's great, Palmetto Paratrooper. Excellent point. When you speak, you give away free information. When you listen, you get information for free.
That's right.
Absolutely. Seek wise counsel and don't be so arrogant to think that you know it all.
Yeah, no.
Because that will get you in trouble. Heather is correct on the Goin' Batty channel.
Yep.
White Christmas.
I think that's her favorite movie.
It is?
I think so. Because it's my favorite movie.
It's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Okay.
My favorite Christmas movie.
The next thing before you even start project number 1, I would recommend that you thoroughly map out your property. Get one of those programs that you can even put it to scale by the foot, and all of this information, put it into your map before you do anything.
Yeah. I like to use graph paper just because you can erase as easily and, you know, so.
Sorry, fragmented freedom, bro. Boom. And you know what's cool?
It's a gun store.
Well, he knows it's a gun store. But I thought it was obviously a caliber. It's actually a scripture reference.
2 Samuel?
They're believers.
I think it's 2 Samuel.
And so, yes, it is a caliber, but it's also a cool Christian gun store. How about that?
Yeah.
So thoroughly plan out your map. Now, next thing I suggest, and what we have learned, is don't just look at it from the perspective of the season you are in. You've got to think, how's this going to work in fall? How's this going to work in winter? Am I going to have to, what happens if I don't have water in that paddock over there? Am I going to have to schlep water, 50 feet in 3 foot of snow?
No.
What?
You bring the animals closer to the water.
But exactly. But the point is that you've got to think outside of the season you're just in right now, because you'll be going, this thing's frozen over and I can't get any water for the cow to drink.
Right. You got to schlep it from inside the house.
Think outside your season. Work with your plan. Also, this one, don't make anything permanent until you're sure your plan is going to work.
Exactly. Use some of those white or black step-in posts, the plastic ones. Mark out your area for your chicken coop or your run-in shed or whatever, and see if it's going to work right.
Yeah, absolutely. For example, I know that the Go and Batty channel is having a problem with their chicken fencing the same way we did a few years before.
Yep.
They bought that netting stuff, and we bought that netting stuff, and we turned it back in fast.
Yeah, we had bought it from, what is that, Premier One Fencing or something. I can't remember. And we couldn't get it to work right. And we weren't new to chickens.
No.
But we were just new to that electric fencing, and it was not working right.
Yeah, our chickens kept getting out because they weren't really getting tagged good, and we put it together exactly right. But for whatever reason, that was a lesson learned, Yeah. And especially with that kind of stuff where you've got to move it around a lot, you got to think about the wear and tear.
Yep.
You're going to break it faster. And so once you've got what you think is a good plan, don't make anything permanent until you're sure it's a good plan.
Exactly.
And this one here, Mama. How about that one?
I can't read it.
You can read that one.
It's terrible handwriting.
You can read that one.
Make sure you plan for change.
Yep.
Change in your animals. Change in
herd size, chicken amounts.
Herd size, yeah, exactly.
Do you want to have meat birds or layers or both?
Right, and I don't want to house them together.
Nope.
Because your hens will be stressed out and they won't give any eggs because those blasted meat birds will hog all the food, and they have meat birds and laying hens have different proteins for their feed anyway. The meat birds have a higher protein.
Yeah, so make sure that you're planning for change. If you guys don't know Joel Salatin, you're going to want to write that name down. If you're not familiar with the name Joel Salatin, write it down. He has a system by which everything is symbiotic on his farm, and there's no smells. They're extremely productive. There's no illness generally, and he can grow a ton of food out of a very small place because of the way that everything rotates.
Right. I think I don't know how much property he has now, but I know he had 66 acres, and I think he's leasing a lot more, but I don't know exactly how much.
But if you do not know his method, find out. What was the name of that book that he did?
He has several.
Yeah.
And I don't have any of them, so I don't know.
We've watched tons of the videos. And it's a genius way to do it if you can make it work on your plot of land.
Right.
And I think that the last one, before we kind of move on to another topic, this one's really, really important. And this one we have screwed up again and again and again. And that is take on one project at a time.
Yeah. Don't. Hi, Daisy. Don't have 4 or 5 projects going at once, because they won't get done effectively unless, of course, you have 4 or 5 teams working.
Teams are different. If you are just like our size family, we have the 6 kids, but it's really Jonathan and Claire who can give us a hand. Grace and Hope and Caleb can help, they can help carry things.
They can help schlep things across the yard. Hey, go grab me that pit, whatever. But to do the heavy lifting, it's the 4 of us. So, you really need to concentrate on the one project, getting it done effectively, and making sure that it is secure for your animals, especially for chickens.
I agree. And the thing is if you have more people, then you can delegate out. But you'll really get confused and frustrated if you're working on 4 things at once.
Yeah, and it'll just take longer to get those things done.
Absolutely.
And introduce new animals.
One
maybe
at a time.
a season at a time. Like for us, we've had a cow, we've had goats, we've had chickens. But if you're new to homesteading,
oh my gracious,
just get chickens your first season.
Then maybe
next season get a couple of goats.
Yeah, because you're gonna have to learn a lot, and you're gonna end up hurting those animals if you don't know what you're doing. I hate to say this, but we're gonna tell you the truth. We accidentally, one of our goats a long time ago died because of our fault.
Right.
And I hate that.
Yeah.
I hate it. And it's because we didn't know the telltale signs of having worms. The goats having worms. And while we thought we were doing good, obviously there was a lot more that we needed to learn.
Yeah.
And that was a result of us trying to take on too much at once.
Yeah. It
so
really was
learn from our mistake,
a good
guys.
idea. Yeah.
Learn from our mistake. So, Jonathan.
Thanks.
The dog's flipping out. Somebody's over there. Okay, before we move on, guys, I think it's really important that we take just a moment to give, our daughter Claire true props.
Lady, I'm your knight in shining armor, and I love you.
Yes, she is in Seattle, and we miss her, and we love her. But here's the thing. This is important to you guys. Tommy over the Off-Grid Nation, he comes on after us at 8 o'clock. The issue is this. He is having seriously rough issues with his internet. He does not know if he's going to be on or not, and I don't know if he's going to be on or not. He has been trying, and they're working through it. I just don't know if they're done with fixing their internet problem right now. But I think it's really important that no matter what, we get prepared for the secret words. Because if he's coming on, we need to prepare, and I'll explain, but here we go. So, when Tommy's channel's on, we normally would, seed a secret word to him, and that way he really loves it. He thinks it's fun.
Yes, he does. He loves it.
And sometimes there's even a giveaway for as many people as use that secret word. So you want to use it a lot. Well, in the past, we've only had one word, but I really liked it last week where we voted on it. So I've come up with 3 words, and then you guys are going to vote on which one you think is the best secret word. All right? Ready? And I see that there's a little bit of a delay, so this might be difficult, but we're going to give it a go. So our first secret word is melon. The first secret word is melon. As Brad pensively strokes his beard. Think about that. Don't vote yet, because there's 3 of them. The next of the secret words is woozy. The secret word is woozy. Yes? Yes?
Yes.
Now, the third of our options, the third and probably most powerful of our options is, here it is. Firmly. The secret word is firmly. Yes?
No comment.
So,
Woozy melon.
woozy melon. So you guys got to vote. Is it gonna be melon? Is it going to be woozy? I don't even think that's spelled right.
Probably not.
Or is it going to be, and my favorite right there, because it looks like he's got a serious grip on him, firmly. Firmly. He piloted the vehicle.
Amy says the melon was firmly woozy.
Tommy firmly piloted the vehicle.
Oh my goodness. The name of Tommy's channel is Off-Grid Nation.
Off-Grid Nation.
Yeah.
So when you go over there,
funny.
if he has a show tonight, because we're not sure, but if he does have a show, you guys got to pick those words, and he'll figure out which one he likes the best. Oh, and also, if he's not on tonight, make sure that you comment those words in his video that he'll put out tomorrow.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
That way he doesn't miss out.
Right.
You guys don't miss out. He doesn't miss out.
Who took that picture?
I didn't take the picture.
It was a screenshot from one of his videos.
And Tommy knows I love him.
Yes.
He knows I love him.
Yes.
And you know what's funny is that he teased me. I was talking to him on the phone the other day, and he's like, "How long do you look for those pictures?"
Hours.
And this is the truth. The truth is this. Now that I've been doing this, I spend more time ever than I've ever been watching his videos now. Because I'm like, oh, that's a good one. I'll save that one.
Oh my gosh.
So anyway, moving back, guys. We got a couple things. Oh, do you guys want some free stuff? I'll bet they would like some free stuff.
Hoffman family just said something really sweet. BFH, you guys seem so relaxed and happy. So excited for your new homestead and selling your house.
Thank you very much.
I don't know if I'm relaxed. I think
I got goosebumps.
I'm just
Look at that.
tired.
So I think it's time for a giveaway, guys. On your mark, get set. Here we go.
Thrive Life Giveaway!
That face.
I know.
That
She's
face.
about as cute as a button.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so you guys know that we sell the Thrive Life food, and trust me, this will be a short commercial. It is a commercial, but it's only going to be very, very short.
It is a commercial.
And the reason why I wanted to tell you is because if any of you guys are interested in becoming a consultant, now's the time to do it. Because Thrive is actually giving away between June 1st and July 21st. If you become a consultant, they're going to give you some free product. And that's going to be lemonade and limeade. But if you become a consultant under us, which there's a link down below, we're going to actually send you some free food too as a thank you. And that is a express meal and some snackies.
Yep. This one happens to be pineapple. It might not be pineapple, but it is one of the small snacky bags. These are so good.
Yeah. So if you've been thinking about it, you've been riding the fence thinking, oh man, should I do this? Now's definitely the time to do it. And also because, well, I'm nerdy. And
straight up white and nerdy.
And Bill, he's in our upline, he's actually the tiny house prepper. We're going to start doing some online interactive training with you guys. So it'll be like this, but in a private chat.
Right.
So if you're thinking you might want to, there you go. Okay, so we're going to give something away right now. And here is the question, all right? Whomever gets the answer first, but it cannot be.
Tammy.
Can't do it, Tammy.
Can't. Yeah, you can't answer
we told
Tammy.
you last
I
night.
actually told her yesterday. So
okay.
You can't answer this question.
You got to wait for another question.
Yeah.
So the question is this. What were the names of our two first goats?
Very, very first goats.
What were the names of our two first goats? All right, you got to do the Jeopardy theme, baby.
Do, 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 do.
All right, let's see.
You don't want me singing, trust me. I play the radio.
Okay, we're looking.
We're behind on our there's a serious delay.
Will you let your downline know? Yes, we will.
Yes, of course.
Absolutely. The sausage is great. Yes, it is.
No, Bobby, it was not Mama and Papa.
Not Mama. No.
Not frickin' Frag.
No. Bob and Larry. No.
Good names, though.
That's great. No, it was not Petunia.
Lunch and dinner.
Yeah.
Nice, Tim.
Billy and Nanny's great, but that's not.
Yeah.
How are you doing? Good, I hope. Beavis and Butthead. Negative.
No.
No. Think more along the lines of... Well, I'll wait for a minute. Let's see if anybody gets it. Nope. Not Zeus, not Apollo. Those are great names, though.
Yeah.
Melon and Woozy. Well
That's
done, Mountain
funny.
Mama. All right.
Laurel and Hardy. Great.
Those are great names.
Pete and Repeat. I like that.
That's
but
cool.
that's not it.
Goat number 1 and goat number 2? No.
Fred and Larry.
Okay, think more nursery rhyme.
Yes.
Think more nursery rhyme. Reese's and Snickers. That's
nice.
a good name.
Those are good names.
Coco, Petunia, and Zeus. Nope. Adam and Eve. No. Zeus and Lily. Millie and Alice. Think more.
There.
Jack and Jill.
Purple
Paisley.
Paisley.
Purple Paisley. Got it.
Yep.
Purple Paisley. you need to private message us, and then we'll get an address from you. So go on to our channel, go into the About section, and that's where you can private message us your address.
Yes.
And we will send you some goodies. Yeah.
And please do so, because sometimes I forget.
Well, and sometimes people just automatically think we have their address.
Right.
There's no way we can do that.
And even if we did have your address, or at one point, we might not have it after that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, I think we need to give Claire another props here before we switch on.
Oh, honey, honey, you are my candy girl.
Okay, we love our daughter.
Yes, we do.
So moving on, guys. I'll tell you what. One more thing that we're working on, because here, this is going to be a nice segue. Watch this, bam. TheBarnGeek.com. Aaron and his dad have really, really done on our family a huge blessing.
Oh my goodness, yes.
And they have allowed us to purchase this lovely lady.
Oh yes. And her calf.
With her calf.
Right.
And so they have, well, they're just awesome people. I'm getting backed up. I'll tell you what's going on. Here's the thing: we need to name the baby cow. It's a boy cow, and some of the names that have been put forth so far, Mama.
Ferdinand.
Yes.
Chuck.
Yes.
Sirloin.
Yes. Thank you, Hope Springs Eternal.
Cowboy.
I liked
was one of them.
I liked Leonard.
Of course, you like Leonard.
Leonard.
So weird. I can't remember. So, what do you think? How many of those should we?
Well, if you guys end up with the right name that we select, we're going to figure something out. I don't know exactly what will be the goodie, but there will be a goodie attached.
Yeah.
So, you want that picture? Oh, Phoebe of this lovely lady. She is kind of beautiful.
PJ is asking, what's the best cream cow? And I believe it is a Jersey cow. We have only ever had one breed before, and that is a Dexter. And she gave us a good amount of cream from the milk. But I think a Jersey, you get a lot more.
World Without Rule of Law suggested a name that I love: Otis.
Otis. Nice.
Otis. Or what about Gomer?
Leroy. Whopper Jr. Yes, that's awesome.
Does anybody like Gomer?
No.
Cletus.
What was it that you wanted to name our first kid?
Oh, Zubin.
Yeah.
Zubin Mayhem the third.
Poor David.
No. Barn Geek is saying, yes, Jerseys have the highest butter fat.
Okay, thank you. He knows more about cows than we do. So.
Yes, and I would like to take just a moment to say thank you to them because they've been so good to us. If you guys need any kind of barn plans, shed plans, chicken coop plans, these are the guys to go to. And I'll tell you what, in all honesty, I've said this before, I'm not the world's greatest carpenter. I'm lucky to have all 10 digits when there's power tools around.
Yeah,
but
really.
I honestly think that I could follow their plans and build something amazing and cool, big, like a barn. They're very easy to look at, the instructions and the pictures, and it's just great. So if you're into that, get on over there, and they're the people to see.
There are some amazing names. Oh, yeah. Macy and Mayhem.
Yes.
Ribeye, Angus, Bovine. To call him Bo.
Bo.
Yeah, I like that. That's funny. Angel. Leonard, nickname him Leo. Roscoe. Beefcake.
Oh my gracious! How about Meatloaf?
Yeah,
like
that was
artist?
Meatloaf. Yeah, that was Daniel said Meatloaf. T-Bone, Garth.
Hey, and just so you guys know, some of you are saying that the chat comes in at different times. Thank you, Kelly. We can't control that. That's the stream that is happening with YouTube. And so if you refresh, it might help.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we have 10 minutes left. And yes, it is time to play the game.
We have to pick a name.
Oh, no, we're going to do that next week.
Oh.
We've got it.
We're going to do that this week.
No, we're going to tell you where we're moving next week.
And picking the cow's name.
And the cow's name.
Holy smokes.
It's going to be jam-packed. You're not going to want to miss it next week.
Yeah.
So, the game. Now, this game is the game, well, the title is what in the heck could I possibly do with this thing that's not its original intended use? Right?
Right.
It's a short name.
Okay.
So what I'm going to show you guys, I'm going to show you an item, and then you have to come up with the alternate use that is not its original use. Like say if I, for example, said, I have this little sticky pad, and I want to stick it on things.
Don't stick it on there. You'll mess up the camera.
That would be its original use. You got to come up with something creative and awesome and fun. And so the first item, Mama, you got to do the drum roll.
Oh, yeah.
First item is this. One crazy little crystal thing that I got from my grandmother when I was 12 years old. We went to North Carolina, and it was like a gem place. And I've just kept it forever. But what is its other use? This crazy crystal prism blowing on the wall thingy.
Kim said cowabunga.
Cowabunga, that's a good name.
True Moo. Grover. Oh, I love Grover.
Grover's a good name.
That is a great name.
A plumb bob, correct, good. Fan pole, excellent. Sun catcher.
Pooper scooper.
Pooper scooper, a plumb bob, yeah.
Fishing weight.
Nose ring.
Ouch. That would hurt.
This is some serious bling for those rap guys.
Yeah, right?
You like,
Door knocker.
You can knock yourself out with it.
I want it on my finger. No, not really.
Baby gender determinator.
Oh, yeah, because you can, there's a thing that you can do.
It,
You can dangle it over the belly. And
plumb bob, light
a light
fires. Yeah.
Fishing sinker. Car decoration. Hypnosis.
Ooh.
Distress signal.
Yeah. Hypnotize the
Vacuum.
cow.
A vacuum tube cleaner to unstop the dust bunnies. Nice.
Vacuum tube cleaner?
Yeah. Okay, well, you don't vacuum because Claire usually does, but when the tube gets clogged with hair and dirt and stuff, you have the tube and you just drop it down in there and
no, my version
it.
my version of a vacuum tube is different, Mama. In guitar amplifiers, the vacuum tube amplifiers are the best in the world.
Oh, that's why you got
the
confused.
old school amplifiers.
Right. Okay.
So vacuum tubes, yeah. I was almost. Yeah.
That's funny.
You will all make a donation to the moving fund, right? No.
That's funny.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Next,
Cat
we got
toy.
2 more
There you
items,
go.
guys. And this one, I don't know what you want.
I don't
You
know.
want to do that?
Yeah, I can.
On your mark, get set. Next item is hand sanitizer.
Sanitizer.
Sanitizer. What did you
Hand-
touch?
It's hand sanitizer.
Sanitizer?
Sanitizer. We don't use this stuff. We use
Very
good
rarely.
old. No, we don't. It's really dusty on the top. You see that? We don't use it. This was given to us
Why?
a couple years ago because I don't know. I don't know why. Fire starter.
Yeah. That would be a nice fire starter.
It's got alcohol in it.
Yeah.
But yeah, we don't use the stuff. We just use soap.
Toothpaste.
Ew. Get rid of aphids.
Oh, that's an
Okay.
interesting one.
Garbage can cleaner.
Paper cut finder. Now
Oh,
we're talking.
yeah.
That is, there you go. This
Bleach
is the kind
is
of
a
creativity.
good one for that too. Bathroom pass for kids. No,
Nice.
we don't have that. We don't have that pass. We
Squirrel weapon.
stain remover.
Yeah.
I know you can remove Sharpie from walls and stuff like that with that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when she mentioned vacuum tubes, that's where my meant. 12AX7s, the EL34s, very, very good. Mesa Boogie's usually the EL34s for their triple rectifier.
Redneck shampoo.
Nice.
Ouch.
Oh, John. I'm not even going to not even repeat it.
Mm-mm.
All right, there's one more item, and then we got a little bit of time left, guys. In the final item, this one is near and dear to my heart. But before we go there, I think it's important that we remember the secret word, and I think we went solidly with firmly. Don't forget, secret word, firmly.
Yeah, pitch to the can. Yeah, I've thought about throwing it away, but then I thought, we can use it for a fire starter or doing, just in case we can't wash our hands. But
yeah,
I just haven't thrown it away yet. I probably will before we move. But
so the last item of our items, guys, is going to be drum roll, please. Ready, Mark? Set. A half-used bottle of gumballs. And yes, the gumballs are right there next to me on purpose. Woo.
yeah,
I love the smell of gumball in the morning.
To wake you up.
Does anybody know the reference to
wake you
that?
up.
That was a silly reference. But gumballs. What would you do with a half mason jar full of gumballs? And yes, it does sit it right there.
Yeah, it really does. And when it's empty, he fills it up.
Slingshot ammo. There you go. But
Juggle them.
Juggle them.
Cat toy.
Cat toy.
Send them to be
I
lady.
love me some bubble gum. I'm not kidding.
Sweetener in baking, huh?
I guess you could
Noise
cut it
maker.
up like that.
Yeah.
Tied to cow's
Sugar
tail.
kills. Garbage can.
Redneck freshener. There you go.
That's funny. Freeze and use in a paintball gun. Ouch.
Oh, that would hurt.
Yeah. Maracas.
Brad's midnight snack.
That's funny. Cord
You could use them as tape. There you go.
Yeah.
Apocalypse Now. Beverly got it. I love the smell of gumballs in the morning.
Yeah. Napalm.
Yep. All right, guys, listen
funny.
up. We are T-minus 4 minutes till Tommy's either going to be on or not. We don't know what that's going to be. Hopefully he's got his internet worked out. If not, check back next week. But for now, for those of you, we're a family of believers. We believe in the Bible. We believe in Jesus, and that is why we do what we do. But we do not want to be rude and try to force anything down anybody's throat. So we were going to actually do a quick prayer for everybody that wants to stick around. But out of respect, if that's not your thing, we don't want to be that jerk trying to hit you in the head with the Bible and say, receive him, you know, because that's not cool.
No.
But if you will hang
2x4.
with us, we're going to say a quick prayer. So mark it set. Here we go. Father God, we come before you, and we are just so grateful for this community. Lord, how you bless each and every one of us involved, that we do truly believe that the rising tide lifts all ships, and that you allow us to share information, and you allow us to grow in relationships with each other. And Father God, I would just ask that you would send your Holy Spirit and just love on each and every one of these people. You are such a good Father, Lord, and you desperately want to have a relationship with each and every one of us. Help us to respond. Help us to say yes. Help us to embrace who you are. It's in Jesus' name we pray. Amen. All righty, kids. 1 minute and change, and then we'll find out if the internet is working.
I hope it is.
Don't
I hope
forget.
we can get on there.
Don't forget the secret words. Secret words, man. Secret words.